Hi everybody, it's me, Autistic Genius, and today I am answering a question, which is, can autism affect your mental and physical health? Yes. Or is autism related to certain mental health issues and physical health issues? Yeah, I suppose it is. I've got a list of some things here. Let's start with mental. Sorry, that was offensive. Mental. Apparently, if you're autistic, you are more likely to have depression. You obviously anxiety. A lot of autistic people have a lot of anxiety. Bipolar disorder. That's when you can go from happy to sad really quick. And apparently, you're more likely to attempt suicide. Now, let's just say you don't have to be autistic to have those four things. So the suicide attempt one I'm not keen on, but apparently it's true. But I don't like that idea at all. If you've got depression or bipolar, or it's really serious, suicide is a genuine option for you. And I don't like the idea that autism makes people want to kill themselves. I don't want to send out that signal. I most definitely have depression and have anxiety issues, or I just have anxiety and it just makes me feel depressed. I don't know. There's definitely some truth in that for me. Physical. These are some things that apparently you're more likely to have if you're autistic, or that are linked. So some autistic people will have both. They're just born with both or whatever. With autism and this. So apparently one thing is diabetes, maybe. My mum was diabetic and I'm autistic, and my dad's probably autistic, and his uncles and his brothers and his couple of his brothers are, and it's in the family. But there you go, it could be a genetic thing there. Sorry for making the camera wobble. Potentially, but why not? I've only met one autistic person who's diabetic, so I can't say a lot of them do because I've only met one. But why not? Gastrointestinal disorders, so problems with your digestion. A lot of people with autism can't eat gluten. They're allergic to gluten and wheat and stuff like that. So maybe that's linked with that. Outstanding. Another one, epilepsy. Yeah, I've heard that one before. Autistic and epilepsy both tend to be the same. Sleeping disorders. I have trouble sleeping. So there you go. I could have a sleeping disorder. High cholesterol. I have high cholesterol. Maybe. I don't know. I've not checked, but I could. High blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure, but I'm sure a lot of autistic people do because it's like stress and the world is horrible. And obesity. That's from eating, not autism. I think a lot of the physical ones, there is some truth. I'm not going to say they're lies, but I think epilepsy, gastrointestinal disorder, and things like high blood pressure and stuff, maybe. But I think obesity, diabetes, and stuff like that is a lifestyle thing. I think obesity is down to lifestyle. I think if you one of those people, autistic or not, some autistic people get out and do loads. My girlfriend gets out and does loads. I like to go out every now and then and do stuff. I don't stay in all the time. So I like to get out and do things, and I go to work and I walk or cycle to work and stuff like that. So I think obesity is just literally you're not exercising enough, and you're eating the wrong stuff. I think that's unfair to say autistic people are more likely to be fat, to be honest. I think that's just purely because we isolate ourselves and the anxiety, comfort eating and stuff. I think that's a real, and I comfort eat, and I'm not fat. I'm skinny. So I think that's, and things like diabetes, yeah, you can be born with it, but also you can catch it from eating, or eating the wrong stuff, or you can just, I don't know how diabetes works, I don't understand it. I think if you did like a line, one of those diagrams where you have two things on each side and you draw lines, I think you could probably link all of these to everything, to anything. But a lot of people with autism do tend to have one of these things, or maybe more than one, potentially. So I think there is a real thing here. that we need to look at in the research. But some people say that autistic people can refuse treatment and stuff because they don't like the feel of the doctors near them and stuff like that. It's who's and hars, it's ifs and buts. But there is some truth here. I don't think all of it's true. I think some of it's a bit blurred, but I think there is some truth here. What do you think? Please start a debate, argue with me, tell me I'm wrong, tell me I'm right, agree with me, comment, share it, start a discussion. This is what we want to be doing here. We want to be talking about autism and raising these issues. Controversial or not, we need to be raising them at all times. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, leave a like and subscribe. See you all later. Bye!